Hello, Thomas Mulhall here on Sunday, July 21st, 2019. This is the 1969 Aston Martin DBS celebrating its 50th year, James Bond on Her Majesty's Secret Service. And this is the state. We're in the restoration. This is the bodywork state. It's not pretty, but I'm sure if you can see through everything, you'll see the beautiful aluminum body is stripped and it's ready for paint as soon as we get the front valence panel done. That's right along here. Right along here. The shark nose panel I'll show you pictures of. We have the buck, which is in this casing that I made. Unfortunately, I'm all alone at the shop, and it's too heavy for me to take apart, so I'll show you pictures of what's in there. The grill I've been working on, and I've got a beautiful little 1/8 fit all the way around. I've been hammer and dolly on that, you could tell. So that is really shaping up nicely, and what we're going to have is the car is going to go to Oregon, and the metal formers will make the piece and then form it in on the sides on the fenders, or wings as we say this way, and it's going to be just beautiful. That's the Series 1 shark nose. I'll show you pictures of what I mean. And you could see there's a little odd dent here in the nose that happened when the car was vandalized. And moving around, you have a really beautiful straight body. I mean, look at the design of this car. It has these gorgeous crease right down there. That line is just muscular and beautiful. And as you see, it's very straight. So there's going to be some blocking, involved at this stage after I get it back from Oregon. And in the vandalism, when they stole the alternator, they chipped the back window, which I've ordered a new one from Pilkington Glass. They're the only ones who have it. And there was a dent right here. So I'm going to have that straight, and they have to get underneath where I can't reach. I have another stainless steel drip rail that goes from the base of the A pillar all the way up around here, all the way through the quarter glass and down. That's one piece of stainless steel. That was dented, and I brought it over to Sherm's, and they can't save it. So I bought a new one from Australia, and it came, and I have to fit it because, of course, the holes don't line up. These are handmade cars. And what you're seeing here, you might be saying to yourself, oh, God, this is very, very simple. This is Bosch modern relays, and modern, if you'll notice the GM fuses, all of this will be pushed into the passenger footwell and wrapped with harness tape. But I'm testing everything before I put it away and mount it in there because I want everything to work before I try and turn the key, and that's a prudent thing to do when you're making things. And what we have, the original harness, you see, all of these are absolutely accurate to the Aston book. These, of course, will be wrapped with Bond-Elect tape. Lighting's all ready. I've got the French lighting. I just found a set. I've been looking for about 10 years, and I found a set of the original dip beam or low beam headlamps from France that match the James Bond movie car exactly. You can see my wiring here. Everything's marked, everything's taped, and I just have to wrap some of that with the Bond-Elect tape. But again, I want to test everything before. And these absolutely gorgeous instruments. Oh, the Smith's gauges. When you are driving this car and looking out over the hood with the bonnet bulge, and I'll show you a picture of what that looks like in a moment, you're at an absolute heaven. And I can't wait till we get these gauges actually moving when the needles move. So they're all in there. They're tested. I had this plate refinished because the Series 1 cars, here's the headlight switch here. That's how you turn on the headlights. And you pull for horn, beep, beep. And there's two horns. There's, of course, the Fiat air horns, and there's the Lucas electric horns. And this is your dip and main along with your turn signals. Dip and main, of course, main being high beams, dip being low beams. It's all very British, don't you know? All of the harnesses I have finished. Everything goes, this side goes to the door, that side goes to the fuel pump, which is in the engine compartment. So things are ready to rock and roll as soon as we can get the car back from paint. I'm going to take everything you see here out, of course. When I put it on the trailer to Oregon, it'll be a bare shell for him, and everything goes back to storage. Now, I promised you This is the view of George Lazenby and On Her Majesty's Secret Service of what it looks like not only to drive on a Portugal road, but to chase beautiful Diana Rigg in a Cougar. And that's exactly what this car is and what it's about. You can see the wooden steering wheel and so on and so forth. This is the beautiful olive color from the film. And you see my research here. I have my motivational wall. That's what the Bond car looks like today, folks. That's from the Desert Museum. It's a bit rusty. I wish I could restore that one. That'll probably be the next project after the Cougar. And there's the beautiful olive on the sand. I have pictures of engine compartments to make sure I've got all the wiring correct and where every hose clamp goes, etc., etc. And you see the level of detail that I put into my restorations. Every nut and bolt, every hole, fill. It's all got to be right. Again, look at this crease line in the roof. It's so beautiful. Just sight all the way down there. All the way down there to the A-pillar. Another thing about these cars, as opposed to cars today, sorry for the lousy filmmaking, let's look how small and delicate the A-pillar is compared to cars of today. They've all got the thick A-pillars. This is such a beautiful, beautiful car. So there it is, and we need your help. You know, we've got paint coming up. The undercarriage has been stripped. I have 3.5 years into this thing to put her back on the road and bring her back onto the green. But she will be a concours winner, and she will go to England to Windsor Castle and be presented to Her Majesty the Queen and Prince Charles and whoever else is there, hopefully in 2020. And this is Thomas Mulhall. This is the 21st of July, 2019. Thank you very much for your help. I will be sending pictures as well. And if you need any further questions, you have anything to ask about the car, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you very much, and we'll talk again soon.